Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. Let me ask y'all a question. Is Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez on the same page? Because at times they seem to override what each other says when it comes to certain career moves for Canelo Alvarez. They just don't seem to always be on the same page. You see a lot of inconsistencies with statements issued by Oscar De La Hoya versus statements issued by Canelo Alvarez. Case in point. Keep in mind, Oscar De La Hoya, who was supposed to be so hell-bent on this Floyd Mayweather-Conor McGregor fight not happening. Now, he talked shit about it. He said it's travesty and Floyd disrespecting the sport and all that type of shit, but we already know what it is. Oscar is just jealous of Floyd Mayweather, and he's a racist-ass Mexican, and that's all it come down to. You know? Doesn't matter whether he has Bernard Hopkins there or not. We already know what's up with Oscar De La Hoya. Now, he turns around and says this is a garbage fight, but then he says Canelo could fight Conor McGregor. Or he would have knocked Conor McGregor out 2 or 3 rounds. Like I said before, if you don't want to have nothing to do with this fight, you wouldn't even entertain the very notion of what you would have did to a dude. The dude constantly contradicts himself. So like I said, I did quite a few videos on Oscar De La Hoya's history. You know, and it is what it is with him. I think he's a suspect. Racist? Well, not a suspect. I think he's a racist. Based off where he's from and his history. So, I mean, it is what it is with him. Okay, now you have a situation where you heard Canelo right after the, fight, the press conference, the post-fight press conference, where Canelo stated that, hey, he's going to fight again in May, but more than likely it won't be against Triple G. So now you have Oscar saying that he would like an immediate rematch. So basically they can put together this farce of a second fight and possibly have another controversial decision so they could possibly set up a third fight. Now, I've already said how I feel about this situation based off what I saw on Saturday. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit with Oscar. I'm not fucking with them. Because we all know what this dude is doing. So, no. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. Fights like these, they should have a clear-cut winner. And most people thought that it shouldn't have been a draw. Now, me, myself, as I said before, I don't have a problem with it being a draw. Even though I thought Triple G did enough to win, my problem was with how the fight was scored, the wide margin for Canelo and his history of getting these wide margin scorecards that he basically doesn't deserve. And that's the problem that I have. But I'm starting to think that Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo behind the scenes are not on the same page, and they possibly may be at odds. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm out.